Okay, can we just talk for a second? Not script energy, not advice Coleman energy, just you and me. Like, you texted me at 1 a.m. and I'm finally typing back. You're in a situationship. I already know. Statistically, almost everyone reading this is, or just got out of one, or is currently lying to their group chat about how it's not that deep when it is so deep. Let's actually talk about it. Problem. So here's what's actually happening to your generation right now. Situationships aren't the exception anymore. They're basically the default setting. Practically every girl you know will tell you the same thing. It's everywhere, it's normal, it's just what dating looks like now. And it makes sense why. Everyone's one swipe away from someone better. Everyone's watching everyone else's situation online and wondering if theirs is the boring one. Nobody wants to be the person who committed too early and got it wrong. So instead, everyone commits to nothing and calls it protecting their peace. Except here's the thing you already know deep down. It's not peace. It's a stall tactic wearing a cute outfit. You know the pattern. He texts good morning. He remembers your order. He's down for a 2 a.m. voice note when he's bored. But the second you bring up what this actually is, he goes quiet. Or he does the thing where he says, I just don't like labels. Like that's a personality trait and not a strategy. That's not a red flag anymore, not really. It's basically the whole industry standard. Breadcrumbing, benching, keeping you warm just in case nothing better shows up. You're not paranoid for noticing it, you're just paying attention. And can we talk about the ChatGPT of it all? Half of us aren't even asking our friends what to do anymore. We're typing, does this text mean he likes me? Into an app at midnight, because it feels less embarrassing than saying it out loud. Which, no judgment, I've done it too. But if you need an AI to interpret a text from a person you're supposedly building something with, that right there is your answer. Effect. Here's what actually happens to you the longer you stay in it. You start performing chill. You know the version I mean. The one who doesn't ask questions, doesn't get clingly, laughs off the confusion. Because somewhere you decided that needing clarity makes you too much. So you shrink the ask down to almost nothing, just so you don't scare off someone who was never fully in to begin with. Then the ick creeps in on yourself, not him. You start rolling your eyes at your own feelings before he even gets the chance to. You also start doing this thing where you explain him to your friends better than he explains himself to you. He's just going through a lot right now. He's just not big on texting. You're basically writing his defense for a crime you haven't even confirmed happened yet. And under all of it, your nervous system knows. That anxious feeling checking your phone, refreshing, overthinking a lowercase reply, that's not you being unstable. That's your body correctly clocking that you're in a situation with no floor under it. Uncertainty is stressful because it's supposed to be. That's not a you problem. That's just what limbo does to a person. Meanwhile, the actual cost is time. Every month you spend auditioning for a role he hasn't even decided to cast is a month you're not available for someone who would just choose you. No probation period required. Remedy. Okay, so here's the good news. There's actually a shift happening right now, and it's giving hope. People are getting tired of the nonchalant era. The new energy going around is basically the opposite. Showing up, being direct, actually caring out loud without playing it cool for the sake of playing it cool. Turns out being a little dramatic about liking someone is coming back in style, and honestly, good. So here's how you actually use that energy to get out of the ambiguous middle. First, stop asking, what are we, like it's a trivia question. That question hands him the mic, and he's had the mic this whole time. Instead, just say the thing plainly. Something like, I'm looking for an actual relationship. If that's not the direction this is going, I need to know now. That's not begging. That's a boundary with a door attached to it. Second, one real conversation. Not 6 soft check-ins disguised as jokes. If you've circled this topic more than twice with nothing changing, you don't need a 7th conversation. You need to accept the answer you already got. Third, and this is the one people skip, watch what he does after that conversation, not what he says during it. Anyone can say the right thing under pressure. Effort is the only currency that isn't fake. Does anything actually change? Or does he just get better at calming you down so you stop bringing it up? Fourth, if the answer is no, or the answer is silence, you leave clean. No paragraph. No, Just so you know, text 3 weeks later when you see him post a story. A situationship doesn't get closure content. It gets a door, and you walking through it without narrating the exit. If you want the exact words, here they are. I've valued this, but I know what I actually want, and I'm done waiting to find out if you'll want it too. I'm stepping back. Send it. Put the phone down. Don't refresh to see if he responds, because his response isn't the point anymore. Your clarity is. Here's the real truth under all of it. A situationship isn't a relationship that just hasn't happened yet. It's a relationship someone specifically chose not to fully have with you. Once you actually see that clearly, staying stops making any sense. You didn't lose someone who was never all the way choosing you. You just stopped auditioning for a part you were never getting cast in. And honestly, that's the plot twist. The version of you who leaves clean is the main character, not the one still waiting for a text back.